Hi, it's Don at Tapestry Music, 2705 Main Street, Vancouver, BC. I'm here with a brand new Dingwall bass. This is their SP-1. It's a precision style bass. And we're going to do a complete unboxing. I've never seen this. It's factory sealed. We're going to see what's inside. Is that all we need to do? Aha! Nice gig bag. Nice firm-sided gig bag. It's very solid. That's a very standard Dingwall feature. Let's see what's inside. So for those who know Dingwall and know the headstock, this is a little bit of a change. It looks vaguely reminiscent of another famous manufacturer. And that's definitely the style they're going for here. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. It looks very, very much like a precision bass. It has, yes, it's exactly the same concept. It's not offset, it's like a P bass. Straight at the back, long horn on top, split pickup, P style, and it has the J pickup. So it's really strictly a PJ style. And from my personal experience, this is my first fully passive Dingwall. There's no active electronics in this. No battery cover. 5 bolts holding the neck on. Single piece maple neck. Very thin, very comfy. Indian rosewood fretboard. And an alder body. And this pick guard is gorgeous. I was reading about this. This is hand painted by an artist, and then they digitized it and they print it onto translucent plastics. So the color of the body slightly alters the appearance of the pick guard. In this case, being a white background, it really makes it pop. Beautiful, beautiful design. Fan fret, 5-string. The scale length is a 32-inch scale length for the G string, all the way up to 35-inch scale length for the low B string, which is pretty much ideal in my opinion. You're going to get the best low end and a very comfortable high end. The headstock is definitely unique for the Dingwall range. I've never seen one like this here. Slightly cut away here, that's beautiful. There's a bit of a beveling here. We'll get some close-ups of that. The tuners are very, very lightweight. They look like they're machined steel, painted. Actually, not painted, that would be a better finish than paint. Wonderful. And this is made partly in Indonesia and partly in Canada, as Mr. Dingwall is Canadian. All right, well, let's tune this up and plug it in and see how it sounds. Wow, this is really versatile. First of all, there's a 4-way switch. So there's a volume control, tone control, just like a standard Fender bass. There's a 4-way switch. So if we turn it all the way clockwise, counterclockwise, we've got a precision bass. All the standard classic rock stuff was done with Fender basses. Precisions were the ones used in so many recording studios. And this gets you there. It does have wrap-around strings. These are Dingwall strings. They're excellent, excellent strings. And you might think with the rounds, you're not going to get a classic rock tone. But this tone control is huge. If I bring it back, there's an old standard passive bass trick with Fenders originally. If you turn the tone control all the way down, you get a mid boost as well as losing the top end. That's wide open. If I turn it down, we lose treble. And then we start to get mids. Which brings you right into the territory of good old flats on a P bass. And of course, I'm playing over the bridge pickup right now, but I can really thicken this up and do that dark, sort of almost uprighty sort of tone. Then there's other modes. So it's got the PJ setup, J pickup. It's going to be the brightest, most hi-fi tone. Like Jaco Pastorius, you get those bright harmonics ringing true. Then we have two settings where we can have both pickups on. This looks like two pickups, but it's a split single pickup. So the first mode, closest to the left, is parallel position. It's going to be a little more mid-scooped, kind of like a J bass with both pickups turned on. And you can also do great scoop sounds with slapping for this. Turn down the treble a little bit, turn up the volume spec. Right, all the classic Chili Pepper style things you can get out of this bass really well. And there's a third setting besides, well, a fourth setting besides the other three, which is series. Now series basically takes all the pickups and just puts them on max. It's the loudest setting. It's going to be very mid-forward. If I keep the volume and everything just cranked, it's going to really cut through. Sorry, sound guy. If you do need to take a lead break on bass, just hit the switch and you're going to be taken over. But take the volume down a little bit on that, and you get a really thick, warm tone that's still got the clarity of the bridge pickup, while being a little bit more like a classic vintage bass. Take the treble down a speck. So that's a really great sound for rock or for a lot of recording situations, or live. The difference being that if you went full precision, so the original, just this pickup, to get that sort of mid-push, you have to turn the volume control, the tone control, all the way down, which loses your clarity. And this setting with the series, and you can turn the tone control back up a bit. You still get the clarity along with that mid push. And on top of that, it's a 5-string. There aren't a lot of 5-string P basses out there, and I've never played one in my life that's fan fret and has the Dingwall B string. This is immense. Like, I'll put it on setting 2, which is all pickups in parallel position, closer to a J bass. That's both pickups on. On a B string, to be able to get the 2-octave harmonic is one thing here. 1 octave, 2 octave, 3-octave harmonic. I've never had a B string that'll do that with such clarity before. It shows the quality that goes into this bass and the construction and just the love of music this guy has. Again, you can hear the fretwork, you can hear my messy fretwork, but it's clean, articulate, and still warm. This is a fantastic bass. The neck is very comfortably thin, and the string spacing is definitely not your 19 millimeter P bass standard, because it's a 5-string, so they're more narrow. It's very, very comfortable. It actually feels so much like a 4-string P bass that when I was tuning it, I was actually tuning the wrong tuner, because it felt like this is where the G string should be, and it's just that comfortable. Yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. I'm kind of in love with this bass. Anyway, highly recommend this instrument. I do think you should come down. We've got a couple of them here, different colors. This one's in white. There's a black one as well, and they're just really worth checking out. When I think Dingwall, I don't immediately think P bass or J bass. But from now on, this is going to be probably my go-to if I have the choice. Come on down to Tapestry Music in Vancouver, 2705 Main Street. Hope to see you here.